It's been said that a budget of a local, state, federal government, corporation, nonprofit organization, small business, or even a personal budget really defines one's priorities, one's values, one's vision for the future. The proposed budget gives us a look into one's vision, our president, for the future of America. When I think about a vision for the future of America, I personally think about a vision that exceeds our wildest expectations, a vision where every boy and girl, regardless of the color of their skin, their gender, their religion, sexual orientation, where they live, or how much money their parents have in the bank, has an opportunity to succeed, particularly in this country, a country that we say is the greatest country in the world, and I do believe it to be so. There's a famous scripture that says, because of a lack of vision, the people perish. I ask the question tonight, what is the vision for America under this budget? And my colleague has so eloquently laid out that education truly is the key. It starts in education for higher learning, but what about secondary education, where every child should have an opportunity to receive quality education? But we know that the budget proposed in America First cuts very necessary, important programs that particularly hit the state of Florida. For example, the Teacher Quality Partnership and Impact AIDS support programs for federal and international education programs. The 21st Century Community Learning Centers, which support before and after school programs where children are able to receive tutoring, learn about the arts and music, and receive a meal. Those programs, Florida would be particularly hurt. Those programs are designed particularly for children that come from at-risk and poverty-stricken area. In those before-school and after-school programs, there is a focus on reading and math, and those programs often offer literary services to families of children that participate in those programs. So back to my colleague's question about what do we have to lose. In Florida, the graduation rate, overall rate, is about 80%. But for African Americans, the graduation rate is about 72% and lower for African American boys. I can tell you it is the lowest group. We can't afford to pull more resources from the Department of Education. A proposed budget cut of 13.5% in the double digits. Resources that have been dedicated to lifting up all children, but particularly children of color and children from low-income neighborhoods. And President Trump's budget, that 13.5%, about $9.2 billion from education. What's being cut? Not only the programs that I named, but about 20 other programs, $3.7 billion, and grants for teacher training to make sure that children not only receive the best education that money can buy, but also have the best, most qualified, most prepared, most trained teachers. Programs aimed at helping to ensure vulnerable children and low-income neighborhoods are able to succeed. They, too, really deserve a fair shot. These federal programs were created to ensure that every child, no matter who they are, has access. Completely eliminate supplemental education and opportunity grants. The name alone says it all. Opportunity grants. Grants that could offer much needed base to around 100